Good morning, you're watching FloorDaily.net and I'm Kemp Harr. I'm at Surfaces 2022 and I'm in the Dixie space and I'm with TM Nuckols, the president of the Dixie Group. TM, how you doing?
Doing fine, Kemp. How are you? Good morning.
Good to be with you. So I've got to tell you that some of the prettiest carpet ever produced on the floor here. We'll get to what you're doing there in just a minute.
Sure.
What I thought I'd do real quick, just run down some things that happened last year. Real quick, most people know, early in the year, you announced that you were selling your commercial business, the Maslin contract business, to Mannington Commercial, and you focused on the residential business. That's why I introduce you now as the president of the whole business now, because all you do is residential.
Sure.
And you focused on it in a big way, and you've got some new introductions, and I understand that while the commercial business might have been 15% or so of your business at the time of the sale, you've already recaptured that, so I guess it was a good strategy, right?
Well, look, I think being able to focus exclusively on residential puts us in a very good position now. We've got a lot of growth initiatives going on. We've got our hard surface programs, which quite honestly represented about 15% of our business last year. We have a new decorative program with 1866 and Decor. Those programs we think create a huge opportunity for us to continue to grow, and our overall nylon carpet business grew very, very nicely last year, so feel really good about how things shaped up for us in 2021.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, as house business. So, I mean, I kind of already laid the groundwork, but you've had a really good year, haven't you?
We had an excellent year in 2021. You know, we've got the fourth quarter release will come out a little bit later on, so won't go into a lot of detail there, but excellent business conditions. We were up nicely, and the interesting thing is the higher end brands grew much more than our base business. So Dixie Home had a really good year. Maslin was even better, and Fabrica had an outstanding year last year. So very happy to see the kind of growth that we saw last year. Quite honestly, 2022 has started off on a really good foot. So, you know, month of January, we saw a nice growth in January. So feel really good about how things are trending right now for us.
You know, you used to be carpet only, and you've gotten, as you said, into hard surface business. But I got to tell you, we just did an article in the February issue of Floor Focus where we talked about the arresting of the loss of share of carpet. I mean, people want to put carpet in, and they want to put nicer carpet in. They're not buying whole floors at a time. They're buying a room at a time, and they're stepping up. And most people know, Dixie, I think your average price point is 4 times the other big players in the business. And you know, it's good to hear that you're able to focus in this business. Let's talk, you know, most people know, TM, your background. You worked at Invista, a fiber company, before you came here. And, you know, obviously they're stepping out of the business. And this is the place where, probably one of the only places where you can get nylon 6 carpet, right?
Well, nylon 6/6, and yes, we were a huge supporter of the Stainmaster brand over the years. Obviously that changed last year with the sale of the Stainmaster brand by Invista. You know, it sent us down a path of really 2 things. One, we've got to diversify our fiber portfolio. Instead of being all Invista, all 6/6, we've got to find a variety of fiber suppliers to help protect ourselves and protect our customers. We're going to continue to have nylon 6/6 in our portfolio. We're going to launch nylon 6 in our portfolio. We've got a lot of nylon 6 products coming out this year. That's going to create a better environment for us to really participate and compete in the market. So we feel very good about where we're going. It's a little messy right now. We're still buying fiber from Invista, obviously. We were so tied to them over the years that it takes a long time to kind of unwind that and convert those products to alternative fibers. But we've got a great team working on it. We've got the right people in the industry on board to work on that, and I'm confident that we will get that done. And on the other side of this thing, I think it's a very, very good situation for us.
Now, with the sale of this commercial business, you've been able to focus those assets over in the carpet production, and you've also continued to invest. I mean, I know you've bought, I think, some tailored loop equipment. So tell us real quick some of the things you're most excited about here.
Well, one exciting fact, and you mentioned it, as we sold the commercial business, we had an asset in Atmore, Alabama that was almost exclusively used to support our commercial business. That asset is now available for us to focus on residential. We have people, we have yarn processing, we have tufting, we have finishing, so it's a great setup for us to run solution dyed products out of Atmore and create an opportunity to grow in this market. The residential business has been so good that there's a lot of tightness in the market. We think we're one of the only mills that can actually grow because we've got capacity capacity to do that. So very excited about using that more to focus on residential. You mentioned tailored loop. We have launched a number of, we call them technique products. That's our sort of branding for our tailored loop styles. They're off to a really good start, and we have a new one coming out this year that we're excited about. So again, the high end, the high styled, fashion-oriented carpet is really selling very, very well. We're seeing that in Fabrica. We're seeing that in Maslin. The consumer's not buying whole houses of carpet now for the most part. They're buying it one room at a time. We're seeing a lot of our business end up in rugs or runners or staircases. So the more fashionable we can create a product, the better opportunity that creates for us and our customers.
All right, let's give Jamin's business a little airtime for a second. Tell us what's going on the hard surface side.
Well, we're super excited. Again, hard surface grew to about 15% of our business last year, doing very well with our TrueCore luxury vinyl program and our Fabrica wood program. This year we have 70 new products, 70 new SKUs coming out in hard surfaces. We're going to give a whole new definition to the term longboard. We've got a new WPC product that is 12 inches wide, 94 inches long, and it is the longest product on the market, hands down. It's a beautiful product, and it's a really great product for high-end, consumers that want a really high-end look, but the ease of care and maintenance of an LVT type product.
And you've actually added on the engineered hardwood side as well, right?
We have added on a new hardwood program. It's called Dwellings. It's in our Dixie Home line. All of our other wood so far has been in Fabrica. This is a Dixie Home offering, so a little bit more middle of the road price point. The reception on that product has been exceptional this year. So, but again, a lot of great work going on. Jamin's done an outstanding job in our hard surface program. We're going to continue investing in product. We're going to continue investing in talent, both in salespeople and other people to support that hard surface business. So we're on a good track there.
Let's give Lynn a little airtime now on this new decorative.
Today is Lynn Andolino's one-year anniversary with the Dixie Group. So very happy to have Lynn on board. We are very excited about 1866 by Maslin and Decor by Fabrica. We have 30 new products in the decorative line. They are beautiful carpets. We are bringing them in. We're actually tufting some of them, but most of them are being imported. But we're bringing them in rolls, so it's broadloom carpet. But most of that business is going to end up in rugs or runners or those types of applications. But man, that gives a whole new, it takes to a whole new level the term, beautiful carpet. And it's been a great fit. The reception's been outstanding, and we feel really good about where we're going there.
Yeah, these are gorgeous products, so everybody needs to see what's going on there. Okay, so you brought Pommy in about the same time last year, and he's got the Premier Flooring Center going on. Tell us about that.
Well, I got to say as well, today is Pommy's one-year anniversary as well. He and Lynn started February 1st a year ago. Pommy is on board. Glad to have Pommy with us. The way things played out last year with the whole Stainmaster brand thing, Pommy was an invaluable asset to us. He helped us create this PFC, Premier Flooring Center program. We got about 218 stores set last year when everything was kind of happening. We're going to take the opportunity to grow that program. We think we can get another 100 accounts this year and continue to grow it from there. But we think we've got a nice opportunity there. We've got a good selling system. It's the best, better, good. Nylon obviously is the best, and Pommy has done an outstanding job helping put that program together, and our team has done an excellent job getting it established in the market.
So outlook for the rest of the year. I know you're a publicly traded company. You got to be safe here, but what are you thinking? You think we're going to have a good year the rest of the year?
I feel like we have an opportunity to have a good year. There's so many unknowns going on right now. What's going to happen with interest rates? What's going to happen with COVID? There's a lot of uncertainty. But I do think the market fundamentals for a good year are in place. I think demand continues to be very good. I think for new construction as well as existing home sales, I think those markets can be very, very good. If things play out financially and the market stays in good shape, then I think we've got a good chance for a strong year. I'm looking forward to it.
Tim, thanks for spending time with us. Again, we're talking to Tim Nuckols, the president of the Dixie Group, and you've been watching Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.